Yo team, what's going on? I am back with some vlogs, but this time I've got a professional, so they'll actually look good. This is, I suppose, prep series. I'm 7 weeks out from the show. I'm just going to be bringing you some stuff, what goes on in the day in the life of an online coach. I'm sure most of you know who I am because you're on the page, but for any new followers, I am allyburdge. I am a classic physique competitor, or I will be in 7 weeks, and I'm also an online coach, transformation specialist and prep coach. I'm type 1 diabetic, people always ask about that. I have been doing this coaching for close to 9 years. I've been bodybuilding at an okay level for the last 5, and I'm just putting this series together as I go into my shows. You'll see me getting leaner, you'll see what I get up to, you'll see all the exciting stuff. You also see all the boring stuff. Today we are on a rest day. This morning I've already got up, done my cardio, done some steps. I've got through half my check-ins. Friday's a real busy day for me, so now I'm just running through the rest. After that I've got some more steps to do, usual bodybuilding stuff. I will take you through some posing, and then it's just going about the day. I've got my checklist for anyone that is a coach or on prep. Checklists are the key thing to make sure you're doing what you need to do. I'll run through that throughout the day, so random different things. Some things needed for the flat, some things needed for bodybuilding, some things needed for coaching, and you can follow me throughout the process. This is the best you've looked, like the fullness through the lower body, you can see that. There's a bit more fullness through the arms and lats, and then on the back shot, like looking nice and thick through here. This shot, we know that the sort of hamstring area is somewhere we need to slab on tissue, so I will go into that with what you've said about. Everyone moves in a different manner, right? So I'm quite slow and controlled, quite accurate. You'll see some other people who are a little bit more loose, chuck weight about. For you, and you need to get a little bit more into the aggressive, push it a bit harder. That'll be 2 seconds hold at the top, 3 seconds on the way down, and then 1 at the bottom. One of the things that I personally, well, the 2 things I find are where people need help. 1, not training hard enough, because that is at the end of the day the biggest thing. 2, not controlling the movements as well. So we want to make sure in your lengthened and shortened positions you're challenging the muscle. You're basically making simple movements harder, which in the long run is going to help with developing your muscle. So check-ins are now done. I'm going to run through some posing. So I've already done posing this morning. First thing, fasted. I've had 1 meal, and now I'm going to run through some more posing. Hopefully find some good lighting. Not fun on a rest day when you're depleted. I'm actually out of breath. Obviously I'm moving into a new flat. I'm not in yet, but the lighting's quite good, so this will be my check-in spot. The only issue we've got with that is halfway through posing I looked outside. Everyone can see in this window. It's quite a big window, so if you lived close to me, I'm sorry in advance. So, you've just seen me do some posing in my living room for all my neighbours. It's something that is so important if you're competing, and it's something that you see time and time again where someone looks amazing, they get on stage and they can't present their physique. So I actually run through posing twice a day at the moment, first thing and later on when I've had a few meals in, for 10 minutes a time. As I get closer to my show, I'll run that for longer, but don't leave it to chance. Actually learn how to pose early, especially if you're in your off season, because it's harder to pose then. If you can move perfectly then, it's going to be a lot easier when you're leaner. So make sure you're actually doing it, because there is nothing worse than when someone is on stage and they can't pose. Saying that, I've not started my routine yet, so I need to learn that. That is my plan of attack for this weekend, so you may see me with no coordination trying to do a routine. Tips for posing, nice and easy really. Find a good posing coach that you connect well with. So a lot of people go to posing coaches who are good but they don't get on with them. Doesn't help the flow, so find that. Put it in your diary to pose. So if you are looking to compete, what are the tasks you've got to do? Training, cardio, eating, posing. Make sure you're doing it more than just once a week. Because obviously when you're learning a new skill, if you're just doing it once a week, by the time it comes back round, you've probably forgot a lot of what you're doing. Video, assess it, pose with a mirror and pose without, because remember when you're on stage there's not a mirror in front of you. Make sure that you are fully committing to trying to learn it. I think there's a difference between running through posing and actually running through posing. I'm currently in a flat that is mine. I've not moved into it yet, so none of the stuff here is actually mine, in case you wonder if I live in a ghetto. What's up guys, welcome to my crib. Now that some of my work's been done, I've done my posing, I thought it'd be a good idea to show you around my flat that I've bought, which is getting done up at the moment, as you can see by this light here. A lot of work needing done. So basically, I bought a flat. I was actually hoping to be in this weekend, but I'm going to swing around and show you just what's going on. Now on prep, for anyone that does prep, you know that it's quite stressful. You don't want to give yourself more tasks to do. Doing up a flat has actually been quite good because I've got loads of stuff to do, so it's keeping me busy. Now, it's the bedroom. As you can see, we've got a bed, we've got the flooring done. None of my furniture's arrived yet, because when you buy furniture, funnily enough, it doesn't come the next day. So I'm waiting for that. This is a radiator, so I spent a lot of money on radiators. They came, I hate them. So now I need them to be picked up. We'll give you a tour around the other areas as well. This is going to be, this is the hall. Don't really need to know much about that. This area to your right, this is going to be my office. As you can see at the moment, it's full of shit. So this is the sofa that got left by the previous owner, which is quite helpful at the moment. This is going to be my office, my check-in room, just so I can keep that separate from my actual living space, which is going to be great when we're done. This is a 75-inch TV that I'm going to tell you nobody needs, because it's going to look massive in my living room. But you know, for watching the football and that, it will be very useful. You don't need to see the bathroom because nobody needs to see that. If you look through here, you can see my kitchen is currently filled with dust, but the guys will clean it. Onto the living space. So I'm not going to lie, this is not my decor. This is just stuff that's here for me to work. The painting has been done, and this should all be finished within the next month, and you'll see how my style comes across into a living space. It's going to look very cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this cupboard because I don't actually know what it's for. As you can see, I can't even turn around in this, so I don't know why it's here, but I'm sure we'll get something cool to put in it. Someone dropped me a message in the DMs. Whoever has the best answer, I'll put it in there, and you can win a free hoodie as well. Episode 1 done and dusted there. I hope you enjoyed it. The idea behind this sort of series is to show you what prep's like, because as I'm getting leaner you'll see that, not just in my face but probably in my energy levels, to actually show you a bit more than just me being in the gym. So if you enjoyed it, drop a comment in the box. If you've got any questions, fire away. We will be doing different styles all the time, so next one will be a Q&A. The one after that's going to be a training video. I'm going to train legs. hopefully answer some questions that you've got as we go. But if not, you can just message me on Instagram, DM me, ask me anything you want, and I will put it in the vlogs or anything you want me to cover.